I'm going to show you 5 easy weekend jobs that pay $50 an hour or more. Now, each one is flexible, proven, and perfect for people over 50 who want to earn extra money without flipping burgers or driving rideshare all night long. Now, you'll learn about opportunities like reselling, dropshipping, online tutoring, renting out your car, and even a surprisingly meaningful option, pre-need funeral sales. Now, these are real ways to earn serious weekend income while using the skills, experience, and empathy you already have. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know which of these 5 weekend jobs could be your ticket to a steadier, less stressful financial life. Welcome back. My name is Lou Reyes, and this is Over 50 TV, where I show you how to earn more after 50. Now, I've built several businesses over the years, and some have brought in millions in annual sales. And if there's one thing that I've learned in my career, it's this: the more options you have to earn, the more control you have over your life. And that's why today I'm going to be sharing 5 easy weekend jobs that pay $50 an hour or more. Now, these jobs are flexible, they're proven, and they really are perfect for anyone who wants to boost their income without giving up their freedom. And I'm going to start with number 1, pre-need funeral sales specialist. It really does take a special kind of person to succeed in pre-need funeral sales. It takes someone who understands that this work isn't just about selling a service. It's about helping families make one of the hardest decisions of their lives a little bit easier. Now, a funeral sales specialist will guide people through choices about the funeral, about cremation, and also, of course, cemetery services. And that includes everything from pre-planning to selecting caskets, urns, or memorial options. And the job, well, it does require strong communication skills, empathy, and of course, organization. Now, you're not just talking about logistics here. You're building trust. And that often means building trust with families who are planning for their future and not necessarily reacting to a loss. Now, this is meaningful work that rewards professionalism and compassion in equal measure. Now, I know many of you out there are wondering, well, what can you earn in this line of work? Well, the average salary ranges between $53,000 and $56,000 a year, but depending on your experience, depending on the company that you'll be working for, and of course the location, well, it can be much higher than that. And some funeral sales specialists, well, they report earning $80,000 to $90,000 a year. And top performers in large metro areas, well, that income can exceed $100,000. Now, many positions also include commissions and bonuses for meeting sales goals, so your income often reflects the effort that you put into it. So you're going to need experience in sales or customer service, and you should be comfortable using CRM software. Now, interpersonal skills like compassion and active listening and really a steady demeanor, definitely they're critical. It's not as flexible as other jobs, because there are appointments, there are calls, and there are emotional demands. But for the right person, this work, well, it offers something rare: steady income and profound purpose. Dropshipping has become one of the most popular ways for folks, especially people over 50, to make money online, and for good reason. It's ideal for folks over 50 who want a flexible, low-stress side hustle that doesn't require a warehouse full of boxes or endless post office runs. Now, let me tell you how it works. You create an online store. You choose products from trusted suppliers, and when a customer makes a purchase, well, the supplier ships the product directly to them. You never touch the product, and you never deal with shipping headaches. All you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and a little imagination. This is a modern business model that fits perfectly into your life, not the other way around. Now, let's talk about earning potential. And that depends on your products, it depends on your pricing, and it does depend on your marketing hustle. Now, the average profit margins are anywhere from 20 to 30%, but for higher price items like furniture, electronics, or specialty home goods, profits can climb even higher. Now, let me give you a simple example. Let's say you sell a $50 product at a 25% margin and you make $12.50 per sale. Well, if you sell 100 units a month, that's $1,250 in profit. And many part time drop shippers easily earn $500 to $2,000 a month once they find winning products and consistent customers. So, how do you get started? Well, you set up your store, and you can do it faster than most people think. You can use a tool like Build Your Store AI, and I'm going to put a link to it in the description box so you can check it out. So, Build Your Store AI creates a ready to go Shopify store in under 2 minutes. It even walks you through finding proven products and reliable suppliers. And from there, your focus should be on what really matters: marketing, building a social media presence, and connecting your products to the people who actually want them. Because in dropshipping, you're not just selling things, you're building an income stream that can grow with your creativity, not your commute. Renting out your car. Now, if your car spends more time parked than on the road, well, you could be sitting on a money-making opportunity, because peer-to-peer car sharing platforms like Turo and Get Around, well, they make it simple to rent out your personal vehicle when you're not using it. Now, you set the price and availability, and the platform, well, it handles bookings and payments and insurance. And that means less hassle for you. And it also means real income from something that's been quietly depreciating in your driveway. Now, this isn't about turning into a full-time car rental operator. It's about using what you already have to offset car payments. Maybe you want to cover your insurance or even fund your next weekend getaway. So I'm sure you're wondering about earning potential. So we're going to talk numbers. Now, the average host on Turo can earn between $500 and $1,200 per month per vehicle. And a well-maintained mid-range car in a busy city, well, it might bring in $500 to $700 a month, while top hosts on Get Around, well, they report earnings over $1,000 a month. And the top 20% of hosts, well, they make more than $126,000 a year. Now, for many folks over the age of 50, this is really a practical way to turn an idle car into steady weekend income. There's no overtime, you got no boss, just your vehicle working for you. And I think this could be a passive income gold mine if you're not using your car daily. Online tutoring. Now, if you've got knowledge to share, whether it's English or math, or maybe you got business skills, or even you want to teach music, well, then online tutoring might be exactly the flexible job that you've been waiting for. You set your own schedule, you pick your subject, and then you work from home or wherever you happen to be. There's no commuting. There's no boss that's going to be telling you what time you got to log in. You just use your expertise with a willing student on the other side of the computer screen. And earning potential, well, according to multiple platforms, many online tutors earn between $25 to $80 an hour. And of course, this is going to depend on the subject and on the student level, the person that you're working with. Now, if you tutor just 2 to 3 sessions on a weekend, you're already on the path to that extra income that you crave. And how do you get started? Well, you just choose the subject you're going to be teaching, something that you're confident in. You pick one of the popular platforms. There's a platform called Wisent and Preply. I'll put links in the description box so you can check it out. Or maybe you decide you want to work independently, and you could do that too. But you will be setting your own rate. Now, I'm going to suggest this. I'm going to suggest that you begin modestly while you build reviews. And then, of course, you can raise your rate as you gain students. If you're over 50, you've got something that younger tutors can't easily match: life experience, patience, and perspective. And that means better conversations, better trust, and better outcomes for the students and for you. If you're looking to earn extra money on weekends, set your own hours and do work that honors your skills and age, doesn't hide them, well, online tutoring could be your next move. So give it a try and see where your next conversation takes you. Reselling. Now, if you've ever walked out of a thrift shop, or maybe you were at a garage sale and then you thought, hey, I just made gold here. I just made a killing. I just bought something so cheap I can sell it and make a lot of money. Well, if you ever thought that, then reselling could be your ideal weekend gig. You're sourcing vintage clothing, or maybe you're sourcing electronics or collectibles like old vinyl, or maybe a rare book or two, even comic books. And then you're flipping them online for profit. And the startup cost, well, it's virtually nothing beyond what you'd spend at a sale or a clearance event. And the schedule, your schedule, well, it's totally yours. You list a few items Saturday morning, you ship a sale early Sunday, and it works around your life. It's not the other way around. And here's what I've seen that experienced resellers are turning 80 to maybe 100 items a month into $800 or $1,000 a month in profit. And we're talking net profit here, or even more. In fact, a recent article that I read on Business Insider, it notes that one part-time seller made around $8,700 in her first year after about 474 items sold online. And that kind of return, well, it just shows you can absolutely treat this as a serious income stream. And getting started, well, get started with just finding what you have, maybe even in your house. You could sell your unused clothing. Maybe you've got some vintage clothes, some old electronics or collectibles that you could sell. You choose the platform to make the sale. And a lot of folks are using eBay or Poshmark or even on Facebook Marketplace. You're going to take some good photos. You're going to write a smart description. I've used ChatGPT for the descriptions. It just makes it so much easier. Then you're going to monitor what sells, whether it's jewelry, retro games, branded sneakers, or maybe some other niche item. You're going to be investing time in sourcing and photographing and listing and shipping. But if you build the habit, your schedule remains flexible and you gain skills that you can carry into anything. So if you're over 50 and you're looking for something that you can control, you can earn from and adapt, well, reselling should check all those boxes. What I really like about this weekend job is it's something that you can build at your own pace. Well, that's it for today. If you've made it this far, and I pray that you have, because there's a lot of folks out there who write me who are interested in finding out how they can earn extra money. Well, you now know that there are real practical ways to earn extra money without giving up your weekends or without giving up your sanity. Now, each of the jobs that I outlined, it gives you something different. Flexibility, purpose, and the chance to prove that experience still matters. So whether you're tutoring online, renting out your car, or helping families plan ahead, I want you to remember that your best earning years don't have to be behind you. Sometimes all it takes is one small step to create a little more freedom, a little more confidence, and a whole lot more peace of mind. So thanks for watching today. I want to thank you. Now, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Over 50 TV. And if you are inclined, share this video with someone who could use a little encouragement. Maybe someone who is interested and also interested in learning how they can make some extra cash. I'll see you in the next video. As I always say, have a great day, everybody.